Russ, thanks for taking a few minutes to catch up this afternoon. Wanted to ask you, as enterprise organizations continue to transform and become digital businesses, what are the key technology areas on which they should focus to enable growth and the ability of the enterprise to compete and thrive?
Yeah, Mark, so thanks for having me. I think that's a pretty good question. I think there's a lot to unpack here too. I think digital businesses will grow and thrive based off of the data that they are able to collect and how meaningfully they are able to transform that information and give it back to their customers and users. Their ability and approach to do these things will vary based off the type of business and customer that each enterprise will have, of course. Some specific technologies that I think about when we're talking about the transformation to a more digital-ready enterprise are frameworks such as Angular, React, .NET Core, Node.js, and Python, along with your complementary cloud platforms like Azure and AWS, that really make it a lot easier to access those powerful hosting platforms and bring your application as close to your end users as possible. Another big advantage along with all of those is that these are definitely proven technology stacks, so you can easily find documentation, people, and training for. That's really important. Another item that springs to mind is making use of your UX teams. It's extremely helpful in understanding how users and customers are interacting with their current platforms that they're using. Also, just as importantly, what are those users perhaps doing to work around the limitations in your platform so that they can make the data useful to them? Is there an opportunity there to enhance your application and find commonality that can be addressed in your platform? Lastly, depending on what kind of application, what kind of business you're working with, IoT and mobile applications may also be a good way to bring data and computing edge to the users, as well as be able to present that data back to them in different form factors. Also exposing users and your own organizations to machine learning and other intelligent operations that may be able to help inform your customers as well as your organization with all of that data that you're now collecting.
Appreciate the insights, Russ. Great response.
Yeah.